Hello and welcome. I'm Echo. This is my chamber. Today we're going to be playing some Kerbal Space Program. Let's begin. Kerbal Space Program just entered beta version 0.90. So we're going to start up a new career mode just to see what the changes are and to help everyone who's new to the game figure out how to get started properly. I haven't actually played career mode yet in the beta, so it will be fun for me to start again. And oh my god, the Kerbal Space Center is missing almost all of the parts. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm Gene Kerman, Flight Director. Thanks, got it. Oh, the launch pad, everything is tiny. Oh, this is going to be awful. Okay, we got some nice contracts here to try and gain some money. Let's take that contract. Looks like it should be simple enough. Holy crap. Let's go to the vehicle assembly building and see what we can build. Warner von Kerman, Chief Rocket Engineer. Got it. Okay, so we're going to get money for launching a mission. And here's our mission. This is how you start off Kerbal Space Program, believe it or not. The name of this mission is First, since this is going on YouTube. And let's launch it. Let's see how it goes. Wow, this launch pad. I actually kind of like it better than the other one. Okay, well that appears to be that. Okay. Let's do some science while we're here. Can I not take a surface sample? I'm getting weird low frame rates. Yeah, I'll deal with it later. Yeah, let's take a quick crew report. Yes, excellent. And let's recover. Let's see if we completed that thing. Or maybe I misread it. That doesn't look like I completed it. Okay, well while I'm here, let me just accept these other ones that never expire. Well, I can't even accept these ones until I've built up some prestige, apparently, or something. Okay, let's try that mission again, but this time perhaps with a little less suck and a little more awesome. Parachute to ensure Jeb survives. Maybe a fuel tank or two. And then this engine. This should be more than enough to do something. Let's make sure the parachute doesn't deploy at the same time as the engine. And let's go. Everything looks good here. Launching in 3, 2, and there it goes. It really is amazing what we can do with science, folks. Oh. Well, I successfully launched a vessel. Let's see if I can get to 5,000 meters now. I think I might. Hell, I might even get to orbit too soon. But yeah, basically this is just how you start. You take the parts you got, and you try and complete those contracts to get some money, some reputation, do some science. And there we go. So I've made some money. Now I just watch my resources. I want to try and land as close back to the Space Center as possible. And because the planet's rotating, that's why I'm aiming back that way. Keep that data. Okay, I want to do an EVA report, but I also don't want to kill Jeb. Still kind of deep in the atmosphere here. Let's speed up time a bit. Okay, when this gets close to 0, I'm going to try to not kill Jeb. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Can't disembark while off of Kerbal surface. Wow, there are a lot of new things in this version. This is going to be fun. Speeding up time, trying to get back to the ground as quickly as possible. This game, it's a great game. I highly recommend it to just about everyone. But it doesn't always have the most realistic physics, such as, when I deploy this parachute and the vehicle's just going to, the parachute doesn't rip off. I'm not traveling kind of fast. Yeah. Everything's still perfectly intact. Now to gently float to the ground and finish our first real mission. Came down a bit hard on that engine. I'll admit it. That one was probably my bad. Oh, that's probably why I couldn't do the surface sample. I probably need to upgrade my astronaut complex. Oh, that adds a lot to the game. Okay, so, well, that was our first mission. We gained some stuff, did some things. How's our tracking station doing? This is the tracking station. I wonder what upgrading this does. Ooh. There's objectives on the map now. This game seems... Ooh. I'm gonna have fun with this one. On camera and off. Perform a visual survey. Oh, that's what those marks are. I gotta land over there. Yes, thank you for agreeing with me, Gene. Set an altitude record. Oh, I can only have 2 contracts at one time. Oh, that was the problem. Where do they want me to test this? Okay, let's accept that. And let's accept... No, not that one just yet. Yeah, let's just accept that one for now. Let's see what we can do science-wise. Get some fresh parts. Don't have enough. Oh, and Bob's the scientist. Okay, let's make a new ship for a brand new mission. Okay, so here is my second attempt. Perhaps this one can actually get me to space. Ignore the fact that it may or may not be phallically shaped. Let's go. Oh. And don't blow up the engine. Oh good, it didn't blow up the engine. Full throttle. I'm not going to launch the solid rocket boosters. Let me see if I can lift them on its own first. Oh, it can. Oh, it has more than enough thrust. Oh man, we don't even have a runway. We just have a dirt path. You know, I don't think I'm going to upgrade the runway. I'm just going to keep taking off from the dirt path. I think that's more badass, as the kids say. So here we go. We keep traveling. One of the annoying things about this game is it's kind of slow going for a lot of it. Doesn't make for the most exciting videos taking off and landing, but this is how you get started in the game. So hopefully these can provide me the speed I need to escape from Kerbin's atmosphere and enter into a new age of space exploration for all of Kerbal kind. And oh, these might overheat before we even get close to that goal of mine. Here is the map view. You get there by pressing M. Okay, yes. I'm very clearly getting way out into... Okay, there, all of my engines have died. Let's see if I can keep that outside the atmosphere. The atmosphere ends at about 70 kilometers. So there's a comma there for those who need a comma. Here on Kerbin. There goes the Space Center. I'm sailing away. Sorry. Anyways, so now it's just another bout of me speeding up time to try and get us to the exciting bits. Oh, there's the music that lets you know you're in space. I still can't disembark. So it looks like this is what space is like. I got the top of my arc all the way up to 100 kilometers, which is just outside of Earth's atmosphere if this planet was actually Earth-sized. But as you can tell from the size of this rocket compared to our earthly rockets, this planet's a bit easier to get off of. So let's get this thing going back into the atmosphere. And that essentially wraps up this first trip to space. I set my altitude record and I escaped the atmosphere, and I got paid for both of those endeavors of mine. The fire is completely visual. Also, there's one other thing this ship has that the other one didn't. That's really gonna set it apart. That's right. Boom! I'm not gonna blow up my engine. I'm not even gonna collect my engine when it crashes into the ocean. And I'm passing it. I hope that doesn't cause me problems when I open my parachute. That could really be a pain in my butt, let me tell you. Oh, parachute time. Whew. I'll tell you, if I was Jeb right now, I would probably have to change my pants. Get down to that water. Make a nice safe splashdown. And finish up our second mission. I think I'll do one more mission for this episode, try and get a bit more money. Hopefully be able maybe to expand one of my facilities. Can I take another crew report from here? Nope. Okay. I don't want to overwrite the crew report from space because it's worth more science, and you use science to unlock things. Oh, we have 81,000. I kind of like to be able to do EVAs. You know what? It leaves me not with a lot of money, but I think it's worth it at this point. I haven't played a lot of this version of the game. 46 science. Maybe we can unlock something. We definitely can unlock something. Do we want a new engine and some new parts? Do we want some winglets and some side decouplers? Or do we want this engine, which is good for landers, and these radial parachutes, which are good for bringing the whole thing back? So I can get any two of them, but I can't get all three. I really want these radial decouplers, but I'm going to have to go with the better engine and the parachutes. Because with the parachutes, with the side parachutes, I can put parachutes over my whole ship and bring the whole thing back. Again, not necessarily realistic, but that's mainly because of heat shielding and all that. So what are current contracts? I didn't get any current contracts. We're not going to make money if people aren't paying me to go to space. Okay, I gotta activate my parachute between those altitudes at that speed. Okay, I should be able to achieve that on the way back in if I do make it to orbit. I can only take 2. I think I can get to orbit on my next mission. Okay, and I'll try using the decoupler a bit earlier than right next to the ground. Okay, I'm sorry, there was a minor technical difficulty. Apparently the ships I was building were too heavy, and this launch pad needs to be upgraded in order to accept heavier ships, which is really fascinating. I actually really like that, as much of a pain in the butt it's going to be for me. So this is the ship we had to go with. This is about as heavy as we could possibly get a ship to be before this launch pad would, I don't know, fall into the center of the Earth or whatever it would do. So let's see what we can pull off. Here we go. Ooh, that chase cam's kind of wonky. Okay, how fast are we going? We're not going too fast yet. I'd really like to get to orbit because I can finally go on EVA. That gets you a lot of science taking EVA reports. I'm going to slow down just a bit. Looking good on fuel so far. This first tank has run out. The second tank is still going. So we're not even halfway there yet. Okay, I'm going to begin pointing towards I'm going to have to say east, but it might be west because I'm an idiot. Sorry, everyone. We're almost positive it's the east. You point this way. You can go the other way to try and get into orbit, but the planet's rotating this way. So by going this way, you get that extra speed boost just from the planet. And, every little bit helps, especially at these early stages of spaceflight. A fun fact, the space shuttle also always took off going with the direction of the planet, but the military required it to have enough fuel to be able to go straight into a polar orbit, which doesn't get any help from the planet. So the space shuttle really overcompensated in many ways. So here we are. How am I doing? Oh, almost out of the atmosphere. I might be able to get to orbit if I can just not screw up. I can't place a maneuver net. Oh, I probably have to unlock that. Oh, this is fascinating. All the features of this game I'm used to it having, it just doesn't have at these early stages. Normally, you right click on parts of your path here, and the path is normally blue, and you can tell yourself in the future to point your ship in a certain direction and give it a certain amount of thrust, and it'll get you to orbit. But I guess I haven't unlocked that yet because I'm too much of a noob at this game. This is good. Am I out of the atmosphere yet? 60, 66, 67, 68. And there's my space music. So I'm going to want to point straight sideways, and bam. and hope this gets into a full circle before I run out of. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I'm definitely not gonna make it. Oh no. Oh. Well, I was super close to getting to orbit. Let me, well, I'm here. I can do some science, though. 8 science. How much is a crew report worth? Nothing. Okay. Well, let's crash back into the atmosphere. So, I tried. You can't blame a guy for trying. Okay, well, I'm just gonna let this ship finish its way down. Hopefully I'll be able to get that contract for launching that thing. Good. Good and ready. Although I might be traveling way too fast. I'm definitely traveling way too fast. Hopefully I can slow down just a bit. Just a little bit. I don't have much time for this, man. Oh, I was going too fast. Maybe next time. Okay. So that about wraps it up for this mission. I'm landing at night, so you guys probably can't see much anyways. So, I'm Echo. This is my chamber. Like, favorite, subscribe, all those things, those fun things that everybody has to ask you to do. And, happy flying.